Okay, sorting all this out really quickly, as you always do. Hello, 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 and welcome everyone. This is John RMS, aka Ace Bullion, and well, there you go. I'm live. That officially, that's a sound to say I am live, and I'm messing about with the camera at the same time, so that's fabulous. Fantabulous. So, I wanted to go live just briefly. Hello and welcome already. Wow, that was quick. Hello and welcome. I wanted to go live really briefly and to have a chat with everyone because sadly, after shooting the video, I ended up with a severe migraine, and it was one of those that actually knocked me out for 6. I ended up sleeping all of Friday following that into Saturday, and then I was still a bit groggy. But this morning, I'm fine. That's cool. Carl, how are you doing, sir? It is really nice to see you here. You know what? This is a stream actually I'm super excited about. I don't think there's going to be a heck of a lot of people up, but to kind of clarify it, we have 3 spots remaining on the Bart Simpson card. Only 3. How exciting is that? So, if anyone's watching this as a rerun, don't do anything, please, because that would be really wrong. Anyway, this is Carl. I'll show this off to you because I know you're the only one at the moment in here. This is something super awesome from Jeepin John. And this was a lovely gift that he threw in. And he picked it up from the coin fair that he attended. And of course, me being from Connecticut, this means an awful lot. In fact, in my photo album, when I first moved here into the UK, my sister sent me a photo album with the state quarter attached to it and a little note. And that was really special. So this actually means a lot to me. I got 2 of them here. I'll probably separate them and give 1 each to my boy. I say boy, boys. God, my brain still is a little bit fried. But yeah. David Carlisle, man, how are you, sir? Welcome in. It is super awesome to see you guys. So I was saying about Jeepin John. Now, you can see from the title clearly that it says Magestic, it has Bradley Height, and of course it has Jeepin John. So this is just a very short live stream. It's not going to go on for hours. And because I'll cover other aspects, but what I really wanted to do was to say a massive thank you, because what they've done was amazing. Some of the stuff were things that I had bought. This here was a complete out of the blue random surprise. And again, it says state quarter. You flip this. See, I'm remembering things now. And you get state quarter on that side. So I love its presentation. I mean, it's a little, I don't care what it is. It's awesome. I got 2 Connecticut state quarters. So that is super awesome. Anyway, another thing I got was this. Now, I'm not going to pretend that this is my challenge coin. Heck no. It's, I'm not even sure it really is a challenge coin as such, but nonetheless, it's still a perfect, well, it is a challenge coin actually, but it's a whole different ball game. I was given 2 of these, and my purpose of giving these is to, because this is for the Veterans Association, is to produce some in silver. Now, I don't know if I'm honorary or not, but I don't know the legalities of it. But I'm going to try to, with my utmost, you know, skill and whatever, to make some of these in pure silver. Now, what would be super cool would, of course, be to have them then enameled afterwards, very similar to this. That would be absolutely amazing. Judith, hello, good morning. Well, actually, good afternoon. But yeah, awesome challenge coin. Love it to bits. And it really is amazing. And, you know, the work that Jeepin John does and his wife, I believe his wife is more so into the committee, really speaks volumes. And the fact that I can actually go and to help out with my part, that speaks volumes as well. So I'm looking forward to this. I might have to take this, scan it, go into a complete basic design. As you can see there, you have the little stein of beer with the horseshoe design. But yeah, slam them down, folks. There you go. Awesome. I don't want to damage this up too much because I need to really go into it and make some super strong molds. Okay, so done that. That was super cool. So here's the really cool bit. And this is something actually from my heart, guys. Magestic has an amazing heart. He is just like me. If you don't hear from him or whatever, for me, if I don't hear from certain members, I get a little bit concerned, and of course, I don't know how to put it. It's really weird. It's almost as if, you know, they may have dropped off the face of the earth. Exaggeration, but you get quite concerned, and it just means that you care about someone. And Magestic has the biggest heart as well. And with his, because I sent Magestic something that he really wanted, which was that silver donut that you've seen alongside of my Simpsons. And it was mine, so he really wanted it. I sent him off one. And what does he do? Well, he works with Jeepin John and Bradley Height to produce that amazing, amazing motorcycle. So let me first pull out the COA here that I have because, well, I really like it. And of course, this is one that I really like to see. Redneck Metals, man. I mean, that is rocking it. You know, I'm trying my best to help, you know, Red out and any of the group members there out as well. They are a really good bunch of guys, and girls for the record. And if I was back at home, yeah, I'd definitely be 100% there. Cooking, Inna, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. So, I got this motorcycle from Bradley Height, number 1. It should say number 2 because well, apparently the story goes, is he misstamped the motorcycle and he put a letter upside down, so he had to redo it. But anyway, so it's still the first one though, but it was on number 2. So we'll leave that there. This might be one of the last times you're going to see these kind of Confederate flags, I'm afraid. Because apparently they're being all torn down. But no, I'm still happy enough. Even though I'm a northerner in America, I'm pleased. And there's my motorcycle, guys. And I know you can't see this that well. But there is let's see if I can slightly zoom. Yeah, it's hard to see. There's a J and an R on the top pannier. okay, or saddlebags, as some of you guys call it. And then there's right on the side of the tank here, on the petrol tank or fuel tank, it says ACE. And it is one of those super, trying to get this back out here, awesome things where, come on, focus back out, thank you, where I just love it. Now, it was made from like a belt buckle. I really don't care what it was made from, but it is freaking awesome. He has stamped it up as 999 fine silver, and of course I have Bradley Heights initials here. Now, this is going to be sitting proudly somewhere on display, and there's usually not a lot, and I have a lot of pours from different people in the community. When I first started on my channel a few years ago, I bought pours from as many pours as I possibly could, in the hundreds, and some of them were basic, some of them I actually liked and I just kept buying, and some of them were really intricate. Now, there's only a few that I have really strong attachments to, and as a gift, I didn't even buy this one, so as a gift, this is what I got, and I love it, and I cannot say enough to Magestic, to Bradley Height, and to John for doing and organizing this. I mean, it truly is spectacular, and I mean, this was just, if you've seen the video that I produced on Friday, as I said, I had a severe migraine as I was doing it. My speech started going. I wasn't able to articulate. I wasn't able to really express how I actually felt. No emotions. It was horrible, actually, making that video. And I didn't want to put it up, but I didn't want to disappoint, because once you cut open a box, then you're committed to actually to doing that. Now, I could have stopped and I could have said, yeah, I could have fudged it, but I'm too honest. I like to actually show things. And I mean, it took me a day and a bit to reply to people, and I gave everyone a generic reply. But this is to kind of make up for it. And then obviously I'll show off the other pieces separately. In fact, tomorrow there's going to be the whole thing about, well, you're going to have to wait and see for the video, won't you? But yeah, I mean, this motorcycle rocks. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to be, if you're squeamish for a second, I say squeamish. If you're squeamish, then I would look away now, because here I am. Ah, yes. So, do I have motorcycles in my life? Yes. Now, only a few people will know about a few things, obviously, that I'm about to show. One of them is, of course, I always have a motorcycle. And yes, they're all aces. Now, even down to the Joker, I have a spade, because there's no other spade. I have the heart, clubs, diamonds, and the Joker myself. That goes back a long way. And it's one of those kind of things where it is super hard to explain what things are, what the meanings are. Obviously, I can't go into it. I got other tattoos, but that's beside the point. And you guys don't want to see those, and I don't want to show them. But I am a biker, born and bred. When I die, I'm biker dead, as they say. But yeah, ride safe, obviously. That's kind of the whole thing. But this video that I wanted to do was, again, a massive amount of thank you and gratitude to these three wonderful people. Magestic, the heart of the lion. I swear to God, he really is. If we want to go into the Wizard of Oz, Magestic's the heart of the lion. Um, we of course have to have Bradley Height being the Tin Man, and oh, shall I call Jeepin John? I'm not going to call him a Scarecrow. Um, but no, he's Jeepin John probably would be the lion, but Buddy already has the courage. He stands up for the members of the community, as do I. I think that's super awesome, and that means a lot. It really does, guys. Mm. Sorry, I needed some coffee there for a minute. So this was the bit from Just Jeepin John, Magestic, and Bradley Heights. Dorothy, that's who else. You know, Bradley, David, whatever your name is, who's not home. Yeah, I couldn't remember her name. I didn't want to call him Dorothy. Apple user, welcome aboard. Nice to see you. But yeah, so there is just that thing. I didn't want to, call John, Dorothy at all. Not because of any kind of gender, bias or whatever, but because exactly, Carl, I would be rolling over laughing my AO. So yeah, super funny. Zen. Here we go. So yeah, this really does mean a lot. Now I had to obviously wait on that package. You can see the ace now here. Really awesome. Look at that. And Bradley Height did the mistake that I always do, which is he put the A upside down. Now there's a couple of letters here. Oh, there you go. You can see JR there. That's perfect. That's why when I was stamping up the gift, the letters for Reg, who should be long asleep by now, I actually have a block next to me. It's just a wooden block, and I'll stamp into the wooden block first if I'm unsure of the orientation. Just a little tap, and then it lets me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I've learned that mistake far too many times. It's one of those things. Ideally, what I like to do is perhaps maybe engrave it, but like the number 6 and 9, yeah, it's kind of one of those things. I don't want to ruin the structural integrity by cutting lines or whatever. But yeah, there we go. This, as I said, this VA wrap here is going to be super fun. Susan Lee, good afternoon or good morning at your end. This is going to be super fun to turn into silver. And as I said, I have a couple of people that I know and I can trust to replicate this into once it is pure silver, and hopefully I'll get it stamped up by the Edinburgh Assay office, because that's one thing I want to do, is I want to get it stamped up with my maker's mark and everything there. Because I mean, this is probably, I can get this about a 1 ounce round size. It kind of feels like a 1 ounce round, really. And yeah, it would be super nice to obviously replicate everything here and, to give back. Now, the VA is, of course, not paying me to do anything, has given me permission to do this. And of course, I'm sending it back to them. So, of course, I'm not going to be doing anything that would ruin their reputation, because the last thing on the face of this earth would be to ruin any veteran, any association or group that supports not only the military, the armed forces, but also the veterans. Um, and also, some good news, by the way, is I never actually mentioned it because it was early on in the year and I didn't say anything. But my cousin actually is finally out of the Navy after being captain on um, USS Lake Champlain. He was relieved at the end of 2019. So yeah, he's out, and that's super awesome. Christopher Sigilski, if anyone is interested. Well, I kind of figured that, buddy, but Kentucky always has a lucky thing, does it not? And the way that they've done the horseshoe as well is they've actually done it where it's super awesome. That's fine, buddy. Go back to sleep. But yeah, this is super awesome because, of course, you can get the nails and stuff. It's not your typical nail thing. And it really is super cool. Anyway, I seem to have woken up Jeepin John, which is freaking hilarious. I didn't mean to. The poor guy really is working his backside off. I'm joking around with him because I say you might as well come over and do my bathroom as well. But looking upon how much work that he's been doing, oh my God, bless that guy. He just is amazing. And yeah, hoorah and amen, Susan, man. I mean it. Yeah. Some Here's the funny thing about service. Let me flip this around because I want to look everyone in the eyes here. Yeah. I'm gonna look y'all in the eyes and say this. Excuse me while I mess around my camera. All right. Sorry, I got really bad backdrops here. What's up, buddy? So, anyone who has actually served will know multiple things. Um, you're first off, you're going to get those who like to talk about good times. You're going to get those who will open up and say a little bit. And I guess that's me, where you also you prefer to talk about others and yourself. And then you get those who completely clam up, and that sucks. I mean, well, I say sucks. That's hard, and you have to respect those as well because usually a lot of people who are clammed up really they've had TBI, they've had or witnessed stuff that no one should ever witness. But I mean, that's the nature, sadly. Um, and people will find serenity and peace within themselves. I know a couple of good people that right now finally pulled themselves out of the situation and really are at peace now and are happy. And yeah, absolutely. Bottling stuff up is not the way forward. And but it is to compartment to I'm trying to get the words right. To I can't speak at the moment. Wow. To box it up in short, you're gonna be what's the word for it? You're suppressing something obviously that you don't want to you don't want others to know about. I don't know if I should actually take that as a serious question or not, buddy. If If you're seriously a little bit suicidal, seek help immediately. And I am being 100% serious. And I'll treat you as a normal human being right now, and I'll treat you with full, utmost respect. But honestly, seek help immediately. Don't wait, because those emotions can turn into other emotions. And that's the last thing that you want or anyone else wants. And I've seen people firsthand. Um, it's a If you want to chat afterwards, I'll happily, plug my email address in. I'll even give you a call. I'll speak to you. I'm not one of these guys who's going to hide, usually just behind the other side of the camera. But yeah, you do need to. Silver Sleuth, how are you, my friend? Yeah, we do, man. I mean, Quartzy, man, at any point, if you want to talk, just let me know. I'll get down with you. We'll find a way out. It's easy. Well, it's not easy. It takes commitment, courage, strength, love, support. So don't think I'm looking down at you when I'm doing this, but I'm being 100% serious from someone who's witnessed it and has someone in the family, of course, who's gone from feeling those feelings to doing something beyond stupid. So yeah, no, that's not. So yeah. Anyway, right. I'm gonna flip this around now because I wanted to look you in the eyes, at least for you to see that I was serious, and I am genuinely here. There's lots of people that'll give you love, man. Susan, absolutely. Heck, even Dave, man. They'll probably. We're all here. We like to talk. Love you, Suze, man. You're amazing, hon. So, big heart, as Jeeps always says. Boom. Seriously, I should really have blocked out some of this light. This is horrible. Let me flip you guys around again. So, you could tell my normal table is being used for other things. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee for a sec. But yeah, at the end of the day, what Magestic, what Bradley, and what John have done was above and beyond. Now, you guys have seen that there's obviously other things. In fact, there's something from Basehead that came in. There was something, obviously, there's 2 coins that you had seen from Route 66. I'm super stoked about those. And it is just super awesome. If you haven't entered into the Bart Simpson carded giveaway, I'm only going to say this one more time. There are only 3 spots left. Once those 3 spots left are full, the card is getting drawn. So 3 spots. Don't send me money, okay? The last thing I want to do is have people overlapping each other. There's only 3 spots left, and we're going to draw that. That's a big, big prize. And of course, it's going off to somebody. I'm just reading what you said, buddy, here. Okay. I'll swap places with you any day of the week. You know what? You can take away my eye. Okay? I rely heavily on my stupid cane. I have elbow crutches. I have sitting above me, lingering. And this isn't a, who's worse off competition. I have a wheelchair sitting above waiting in my, loft or attic, as you guys call it, or as, I used to call it. And it is there because my mobility, my walking is so pathetically bad. It's unreal. If I drop something on the ground, um, I have to get someone to pick it up. I can't get to the ground. Um, Unless, of course, I roll on the ground, and of course, that's a whole different ball game. I have chairs everywhere. I'm always sitting on a chair or laying down. I can't walk any distance. Driving is a pain to do. I'm on more medication than I care to wish for. Um, the only time I feel remotely free, remotely at ease, well, there's two. One is when I'm riding a motorcycle, but I don't get to do that as much either anymore, which is why that means a heck of a lot to me. And two is when I'm out scuba diving with my son and my friends. Now, how could I scuba dive with a broken back? Well, that's pretty easy. One, you don't declare, of course. I mean, you declare, but you don't declare. Obviously, that you have a broken back. But secondly, your body knows your system. So if my back locks up and I go through a spasm, which is very obvious, I lose control of my lower leg. So of course I can't use my fins and I can't, obviously progress along. However, it doesn't stop me using my BCD. It doesn't stop me using my dry suit. And I can easily control an ascent and get to the surface very slowly, safely, and calmly, and at which point I could then use and have a buddy tow. Now, all of that probably means nothing to the majority of you guys, but when I'm in the water, I'm weightless, and there is so much less pressure on me than above sea level, so the atmosphere. And the only other thing is that kills me once you get out, because suddenly you have all this weight and it pulls down and it kills. Yep. Oh man, I know the feeling. Yeah. Well, with my left hand at the moment, I'm awaiting an operation, bud, for more things. Um, so it's one of those really annoying things. Last year, I was going to be in the hospital with, um, having an operation on my neck, very similar to actually what Phil Bella's dad had. And that totally sucked. Um, and of course, there was no guarantee, because of course, my situation was caused by a road traffic collision. I was hit by a drunk driver whilst I was working as a paramedic. So, yeah. Oh man, absolutely. There's there's a number of things, of course, we always would say to each other, when we're young or whatever. If you ever get stuck in a wheelchair, what would you do? This kind of stuff. But yeah, there you go. The bottom line is you got to remain strong. You got to remain positive. And I don't look for sympathy. I don't look for empathy. I don't look for pity. Oh, for God's sake, that's the worst thing. When people ask you, what have you done? What happened? And you're like, well, I got hit by a drunk driver. So what? There's not much more I can do. I got two lovely egg marks on my head. That's it. So, but yeah. So anyway, sending out a lot of love for everyone here. I really wanted to, as I said, make this a short video for Magestic, for, of course, Bradley Height, and for Jeepin John. They deserve it beyond anything. Johnny Ray, oh my God. I seen all those packages, brother. And then I seen at the very end, there was like a nanosecond. I watched the whole thing. There was a nanosecond with some kind of high pitched scream or something of my package at the very end. So I could see it. There was like a short clip at the very end. If you guys haven't seen what Johnny Ray has been collecting, because he's been on the road for over a month, so his wife or someone in the family has been picking up his mail, and he had all of this stuff out on display, and I was like, okay, I'm looking and I'm staring at it because there's about a minute and a half worth of just you staring at a pile of loveliness that is just super exciting to open up. And then at the very end, like the last second, there's a quick boom, and there's a picture, and you can see my international package, which has reached him safely and sound. And there's a little scream at the end there. And it made me laugh. I actually chuckled when I seen that, buddy. But yeah, there is absolutely great channels. You're absolutely right, Susan. Yep. I don't personally. No. Okay. Oh, buddy. Honestly, the YouTube community, the silver, the numismatic side, the bullion side, um, the metal detecting side, we all kind of mash together, and it's super awesome. So that was the other package in that last millisecond or second bit that I seen. That's cool. Oh, Judith, thank you. Sending you love. Be safe, and just thank you so much for popping in. But yeah, it's super awesome. I am this. I guess this is gonna be a silly pre-announcement anyway, guys, just to let you know, because I don't want the stream to be too long, but I really wanted to make up for the lack of replies and, of course, the lack of energy and enthusiasm. So you're gonna see more of these anyway. But um, how amazing these three people are. Magestic, Bradley, and of course John. I mean, Magestic really does have a heart of gold. And it's one of those things that, is insane. It is, Carl. You're 100% right, buddy. Oh, there we go. See, I was on about with metal detecting and stuff like that, and there we go. We get Martin about digging and coins is here. There you go, buddy. See? Everyone comes in from all sorts. This was a gift, buddy, from, if you see my video on Friday, which was rather nonchalant because I had a huge migraine. There's my initials there, JR. There's ACE on the tank itself. It looks like very much like the VN 900. And of course, Bradley Height made this, commissioned by, there you go, buddy. Yep, commissioned by Magestic, and it was sent off through Jeeps, who kind of organized and helped arrange everything. So yeah, I felt so bad about that video when I made it, because of the migraine, I felt horrible. And I had to do something. Um, drones are your legs. Then you would love to see all of my drones, wouldn't you? I got a lot of drones. In fact, actually, sadly, I'm about to be getting rid of just because I can't really make it to the park. I'm getting rid of my Inspire, my Phantom 2, and some other things, but I'm gonna probably keep some of my racing drones. Me too. This motorcycle rocks. I got to find a way to have it perfect and preserved for something. So I'm going to make some kind of frame or box or something to stick it in and put it on display. Yeah, migraines suck, don't they? I don't have them often. I get them maybe four times a year. And these are the serious ones, which can take me 2 or 3 days to recover. And I lose everything from speech, vision. Honestly, it looks like I had a stroke. Um, and they're freaking horrible. They really are. So when I was doing the videos, like just quickly wrap it up, get it done. But anyway, right. That's it. This wasn't going to be a long video. It's turning into a little bit long. There's a lot more information to come. So stay tuned. I got a video coming out tomorrow, which I haven't made yet. So it could be up and down. Yeah, that would, well, I don't know. Because see, the mirror background, as much as I love it, I don't necessarily, I don't think that would do any justice. And plus, I want to get in between here, there's some mounting spots. So perhaps a piece on the wood or something. That'll be freaking awesome. Looks can seriously be deceiving. A lot of people on here, if you're noticing, most of the time my hand is sat down there, so that's okay. Um, but you're gonna find, obviously, tons of medications and all that. Yeah, it helps. Everything from Oromorph, DHC to hydrocodone, diazepam, etc. See, I don't drink anything like that. That's the thing. Aspartame is one of those things that really does affect a lot of people. Most of the drinks here in the UK don't have them. So that's a really good thing. But yeah, um, artificial sweeteners and stuff. They come with all those diet things. Again, I don't drink that stuff, so I don't know. But anyway, I am sending out all of my love, all of my thank yous to all of you guys. Magestic, as I said, hopefully he's going to see this afterwards. Heart, just the heart of, I don't know what size. And Bradley Height, dang. Yeah, well done, man. And for doing it for number 2, that's super awesome. Clinton S., my man, how are you? And Jeepin John, who, when eventually you wake up and everything, that'll be super awesome. Oh, that's true. Yeah. I forgot about the sugar tax. I know you're here. I'm going, though. You're literally starting the vortex as I'm going, my man. Oh. Jeepin, Bradley, and Magestic. Absolutely, yeah. So, if you guys can, because there's 11 people, in this room, copy this link, send this link to all 3 people. See what happens. See if we could spam their pages with this love, because they really rock. And it is just super awesome. Man, it's always great to see you as well. And just because I haven't seen a lot of you guys and you haven't seen me as well, this was the other thing that I actually made. I did a live video on this, but I pulled the live video, so it's private at the moment, because I had a bit of a rant while I was doing it, so I couldn't really put it up. And this is Zebrana wood with gold-plated top and bits. And then, of course, we have our nib there. Now, I do have gold nibs, and I have rhodium and platinum nibs. But, yep. You tried to add me to your list, but it said sorry. That's odd. That's interesting. Oh, well. I'm sure it'll get figured out one way or another. List as in when you're trying to add a channel as a favorite or to follow you. That's what I believe she means. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are super, super awesome. There you go. I can see Susan Lee has shared my video. Thank you. It just popped up. And Ran, my man. Anyway, right, okay, so I'm just reading some bits as they pop through. Oh, awesome, okay. All right, so I'm gonna love you all and leave you, and I just want to say a massive thank you, huge apologies for lack of emotion, lack of everything that came through. Carl, definitely bye. For now, remember, guys, there are 3 spots for that Bart Simpson card giveaway available. No one send me money because there's only 3 spots. 3 spots only available. That's it. And of course, there's still the kilo bar. We are up to, I believe, 16 spots are completely full. So we have 17 more to go. So we're almost over the half-hold threshold. If you don't know about that, then, see the video on Monday. But I'm going to be doing a live kilo bar pour, and I'm giving it away. I am losing money 100%. You don't have to send money. You can send me silver, and you're allowed, at least 4 spots for that, for the kilo bar pour. That's been decided and agreed upon with a lot of members, so that was cool. And Treasure Trolls Michigan, hello, yes. So I'm gonna send you guys a bunch of love and thank you again. And I think that's really all I got time for now. So, or all I'm gonna say for now, because there's a lot of things I want to do, and I want to shout out a ton of people. So, God bless you as well, Susan. Although I don't believe in God, I'm not religious. I'm happy to say it back, and if it has meaning, that's cool. But my heart really does go out to everybody, and it's not about receiving anything. It's about helping the community, and that's the one thing I like to do. That's why I do my free giveaways, which require 0 money, 0 anything. And occasionally, I do other stuff. But right. all of you guys, I'm sending you my love. Wait, can we have four? Yes, there's 4 spots total, Call. You allowed 4 spots total for the kilo bar. So, because basically, I am just wanting to get it done. This sounds really bad. I want to get it done and over with and send it off to somebody because I think that once I pour it, I still have to stamp it, clean it. Well, clean it, stamp it, clean it, polish it, package it, ship it, and that's it. Again, I'm telling this to people. You do not have to send me money. This is a big thing for that. You could send me an ounce of silver per entry, milky, you know, ugly coins, that are pure silver. Um, all right, buddy. I know when I see them, I always respond to you and I let you know. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's the 4 spots. You're allowed up to 4 spots at the moment. Um, and then we'll go from there. Obviously, if we're going to find ourselves in a situation where there's a couple left, then it might just be a free for all, and well, everyone's chances increase greatly. But I don't care because all of you guys who are participating know about it. And I've said numerous times, how to enter. I've sent a lot of people emails because they've emailed me asking how to to get in. They want to get in and everything else. I reply to them. Now, because of confidentiality, I won't repeat things, but I never get a reply back. And you're thinking, come on. Oh, tag me in, please, Johnny Ray, because I still have your parcel, which is getting. Actually, I think it's fully packaged. So I got your parcel. I'm not putting in freebies on this one. It's costing me enough, man. But that's cool. But yeah, I'm getting your parcel sent off, and that'll be super awesome, bud. Um, Johnny Ray can attest, and will attest later that how things go. There's a lot of people in here. David, have you before you go as well? Have I ever sent anything to you? I don't have my list in front of me, so I don't know. Thought I did at one point. But anyway, all right. I'm gonna love you. I'll leave you. Bye for now. Have a great day. Sending love, Magestic, Bradley Height, Jeepin John, all of you. Seriously, much love, much respect. Thank you so much. Look at that. Do, 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 do.